I was robbed, everyone. All right, guys. Man, I am jonesing for some real board games. And so I thought to myself, man, how much would I love to play Terraforming Mars this Sunday? But of course I didn't because of stuff in the world that sucks for everybody. But in my first world problem, it's board games. That's what I'm missing. So I decided to check out the Terraforming Mars Steam game. And I played through a game, and I have never played solo on Terraforming Mars. Typically, I just do a call, hey people, who wants to come over and play? And I have lots of people. Often strangers. I'm crazy like that. But in this case, I was having a lot of fun in the Terraforming Mars video game. I'm going to bring it up in a moment. It was a heck of a lot of fun for me until I didn't know that the solo game, I was like, when does the solo game end? Does it end when it's terraformed? No, it did not end when it was terraformed, guys. It just ended. My whole engine was running. It was so amazing. I did all these cool combos. It was credit core. Oh man, it's brutal. Like, I did not know it was gonna end. I lost because I didn't understand the tutorial mode, or not the tutorial, the timer. So I was just going, and then it ended abruptly. My heart is crushed. It just seemed beyond amazing. I could have just built my engine for hours. It was okay, let's go. Oh, not online mode. I haven't done that yet, guys. So I only did the solo challenge. So I think you can see it's pretty nice. Wow, I think Firaxis did an amazing job. It plays well. So choose a thing. I'll just go through just to kind of see what so you can see what's going on. So you can see the high level things. You can easily like click in. You can go through like this. I'm not really trying to play well, guys. Boom, and there I have a card. I'll just buy a bunch of cards. Why not? There you go. Done. I've now bought my project cards. You can see I'm not really sure what's going on here. If solo mode just puts out some random cities. Seems like that's the case. I've just never played solo mode, so I don't know what's really going on here. We can see down here we have the basically this is the amounts of things I have, right? So I have mega credits, I have plants, and I have 2 plant production. We can see what card resources I have. I can click here. I have no card resources right now. We can see what tags I have, and I only have 1 plant tag. That plant tag is from Ecoline, by the way. You can see right here. Can you see my, I think you guys can see my cursor. So, boom, boom. There's a logs. Oh, let me just do something. It shows you which you can do, which is pretty cool. It's a nice effect, but I'll just go with this for the beginning. So I go play a titanium mine. Boom. Titanium production went up by 1. So you can see I have 1 titanium production, 2 plant production. We can see I have my normal standard projects if I want. We can see if I had any blue cards, I'd have actions here, and we can see effects. So, boom. That's from Ecoline, by the way. Instead of 8, it's 7 plants. So they just show that as a thing. The interaction with the map is kind of interesting. You can see Ganymede back there. You can see Phobos right here. Do I always pronounce that incorrectly? Phobos. Babas? I don't know, guys. Some sciencey person, correct me. All right. You can see all this. This is a standard map. I'll go ahead and I don't have enough to buy a city real quick, but I'll just pass. So this is solo mode. Boom. Goes up a generation. Green player. Bam. Get some more money. Buy some more cards. Come on. Boom. Let's see here. It'll be a while till I can get this, but I do like symbiotic fungus. Let's go. Decrease energy production by 1 step, increase money production by 3 steps. Let's go ahead, do it. And yeah, we'll just, oh, wait. There. All right, done, boom. And I can play that. Power plant. Oh man, guys, the last game I had a card that let me buy more power production and another card that let me turn power into money. And it was just amazing. I had like 18 power production. It was ridiculous, guys. And then game over. I'm still, my heart, it's just in pain. Boom, boom. Turn that around. And I'm good. We'll just pass. Boom. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to build a city. Okay, boom. Generation 3. And I don't really care because this is gonna be my last turn. I'll just there. And buy a city. Oh, dang guys. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead. 7 plants into a greenery. Now you want to think, where are you going to put a city? And ideally 2 cities, right? So I really want a city on the left, city on the right. I'm not even playing this, so I shouldn't even really care. Let's just go with, we'll just go with this. It's fine. So you can see I got 1 extra card, just random. I think it plays super well, guys. The oh, tags. Now I have tags, so you can see I'm building up my tags. It's just clean, honestly. Like, it's really good. I'm just gonna pass so I can finally build that city. Not that there's anything particularly special about building a city, but there we go. Done. I'm not even looking. Standard city, yes. And then I will, obviously I can use the forest that was just put down there randomly, but we will go ahead, put it here. There we go. And that's it. So this is the game. Okay, so here's a couple things. One, the animation speed. Change it to very fast. Number 2, turn off that planet motion. Was it making you guys sick? It was making me sick. Yeah. So the animation speed needs to be maxed. It's not fun how slow it is. It just isn't. But luckily they have a setting for it. Also that planet motion. Dang, I need that planet motion turned off. I'm so glad I saw it while I was in there again. So I don't know. I mean, it feels sci-fi. It plays well. I don't exactly know what's included. I know that the Venus expansion seems to be in here. There was, well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the Venus expansion, because there's definitely, I think, I'm trying to think. No, I guess there isn't the Venus expansion. So there's just some extra cards I don't remember. Maybe they're promo cards normally and they're just in the game. Because I definitely saw some cards and I was like, do I have that card? I don't think I have that card. And I know personally I'm missing some of the promo cards. So maybe that was just it. But the game is super fun. I can't wait to play it with someone. It it unlike a lot of card-based games, it's super easy to like see a high-level overview that you can kind of like memorize what the effect is, but then easily like drill through. And that's the key. It's got to be fast, fast, fast to like get in and look at the cards. But also at the same time, you can't spend all your time zooming in because the people you're playing with are going to get frustrated really fast. I love Terraforming Mars guys so much, and this just it just makes me so happy. Not as happy as everybody around the big table playing Terraforming Mars, but if I can't have that, this is pretty good. And in my opinion, if you are going to play solo Terraforming Mars a lot, given the choice between buying the board game and buying the digital game, you should choose the digital game. The solo game is great. The only exception is that I do not know how long it's going to be until we get the expansions. And that's the only big advantage that the board game has is the expansions are amazing. However, I would think that the expansions are going to be available digitally sooner rather than later, especially if a bunch of us in this time of pandemic purchase the digital game because we desperately need Terraforming Mars. Um, it just kind of makes me sad that they don't have or that Peterson Games hasn't been motivated to do a digital format. I totally understand Sandy doesn't want to get into digital um, software creation anymore. He's done with that portion of his life. But in a pandemic that can last a long time, we need Cthulhu Wars and not Tabletopia, not Tabletop Simulator. We need the real thing like this. So this was, I think, $20 on Steam. It was very reasonable, and I'm not going to judge you too harshly if you're in the U.S. or anywhere and you happen to get a stimulus check, and in addition to buying food, supplies, toilet paper, you reserve $20 for this game. It's not promoted, guys. Nobody sponsors me. Um, I just love this game. That's it. I will happily be sponsored, especially by Pure Leaf Tea Leaf, my favorite tea, and my dream when I started this channel was that one day I would get a case of tea just show up to my door, and I would be like, "Hey guys, when I'm no, I don't even okay. All right, I have to work on my like ah no, I literally don't know how I would promote this, but it's delicious, it's 0 calories, and it gives you the energy to keep on going. I don't know. That's all I can say. Pure Leaf. It's a hard time around the world, but I still love you. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's it. I um I like to sit face to face with my friends and talk through ideas for these videos. So we might do a couple of these digital ones because I feel, honestly, I feel like a little bit disingenuous if I talk on video about a game that I haven't at least like played recently with my friends, or in the case of me just like exploring a concept, sitting around a table and just being like, hey, let's do this and let's do this and what about that? Like, that's why it's so important to me to play games regularly, and it just may be digital. I did do the call out, hey, let's play games sometime, and I wasn't sure how or when to make it happen. So what I'm going to say is, if you join the Discord channel, link in the down below, then we will arrange a time to play a digital board game online. And I'm open to being whatever people have. It may be cheaper or easier to do Tabletopia. The nice thing about Tabletopia is that we can play maybe something like Hyperspace, and Hyperspace, God's War, those play excellent on Tabletopia, and I would totally be down for some because I've only played one game each. And with the disasters in the world, I don't even know when they'll show up. And even when they do show up, when will I get to play them? I mean, that'd be crazy if I couldn't, but we have to face reality here that we don't know what the future is. All right, guys. Stay in there, stay strong, and let's just keep on trying to entertain ourselves while we're socially isolated. All right. Bye, guys.